All right, looks like we're live. Let's get this stream going. Welcome. We are talking about the Denver Nuggets. We're talking today about the Nuggets and about how some off-season moves that they've made so far in the season. Let's throw it up on me here. And yeah, so the Denver Nuggets have officially signed Jeff Green from the Nets. Kind of creates a little hole in their rotation, but the Nets, Jeff Green, who played for them last year, is going to Denver, and the Denver Nuggets have also brought back Will Barton along with a couple other players on on them, like JaMychal Green. Who else did they sign? Other players. But before we get into the Nuggets, let's talk about the channel here. Feel free to subscribe to it. We're making a lot of NBA content here, talking a lot of basketball and a lot of kind of free agency moves, talking about how it impacts the league, talking about how different teams are making different moves and doing different things. So we are excited to bring that to you. So definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video, comment, enter the chat here. We're going to quickly talk about the Denver Nuggets and about kind of what they've done here in the offseason. So the Nuggets lost not only Jamal Murray to injury last year, but they also lost in the second round of the playoffs to the Phoenix Suns. Got swept by the Suns, unfortunately, and the Nuggets are now in a situation where they need to kind of figure out how they're going to move forward with their team. Obviously, they're probably not going to have Jamal Murray for most, if not the entire season. So you do worry there a little bit about the Nuggets, but they did make some good signings and did some good things here so far in the free agency has opened. So let's talk about it. The Nuggets bring back Will Barton, who was a guy that a lot of people thought could have gone somewhere else, but he stays. He gets a little bit more money than I probably would have felt comfortable giving him, but still pretty solid. And is a dude who's making $32 million over the next 2 years, as you can see here, according to NoTradeClause.com. This is kind of their projection for him, and this is kind of what his contract is going to look like. And Michael Porter Jr., his extension is also looming along with Aaron Gordon. So kind of what they do there is also interesting to watch if you're a Nuggets fan. They bring in Jeff Green, 2 years, $10 million. Pretty solid pickup there. Green was very, very good in his minutes in Brooklyn. So to kind of sit and watch him go to Denver is a big sign for the Nuggets that they're trying to continue to win even in the situation that they may not have Murray. So this team's going to be very Jokic centered, obviously, but then they're also going to rely on, Michael Porter. Do they how much are they going to play their young guys? It's going to be interesting to see there. They obviously have Bol, PJ Dozier was really good for them. Campazzo was really solid for them last year. So the Nuggets also have brought in and are bringing back Austin Rivers along with JaMychal Green. So those two players, they're bringing them back along with Will Barton, and then they're bringing in Jeff Green. So I think Denver's doing what they needed to do. Like, it's always good to bring back your own players. And I think they're just in a hard situation with Jamal Murray, with one of their stars out. They really need to figure out exactly how to get this roster fixed up a little bit more, and maybe try to contend as best as they can in the West, while at the same time understanding that Jamal Murray is going to miss a big chunk of the season next year. And so what do they decide to do with the Aaron Gordon and the Michael Porter extensions? I totally expect for them to jump in and say, yeah, we're going to give Michael Porter the money and keep him long term, obviously. But the Aaron Gordon situation is a little interesting. They obviously traded for him last year. Are they set on trying to keep him long term? Interesting move there. I think if the Lakers, the Nuggets are, thinking long term wise. Other than that, the Nuggets, I don't really think they have too many more moves to make in the offseason here. I think a lot of their money is going to Will Barton. A lot of their money will go to Rivers and Jeff Green. And I don't envision them. They could potentially, I think, bring Millsap back. I don't know where he fits on the roster exactly. if they're going to try to give Dozier a little bit more minutes, and is this the year they try to give Bol a little bit more of a chance? So Millsap might be on his way out, but I think they bring their guys back. They like their guys, and they're doing some solid stuff there in Denver. While I don't think that they're going to be a team that's super, super good next season, again, because they don't have Jamal Murray, I do feel like they are a team that can really, really be a pesky team to play in the West. So they're probably better than what they will look like on paper, but not good enough to be a contending team because of the injury to Jamal Murray. That's my personal opinion. I just wonder where the offense is coming from when it's not through Jokic. Like, I know Porter, but like, are you ready to throw that load onto Porter, onto Porter's plate? Look, they weren't good enough to beat the Suns last year, and the Suns are going to bring back a very similar team this year. So are the Nuggets? Are you confident that the Nuggets are better than the Suns without Jamal Murray? I would say no. So it really just depends on how the Murray situation ends up. If he can come back from injury and feels good, then good. But if not, then I just worry about this Nuggets team being able to consistently get through a regular season and beat teams that will probably have more talent on the roster than they will because of being the void of Jamal Murray. So, but yeah, that's my initial thoughts on Denver. I think they are doing a good job. We'll see how their roster fills out here the rest of the way. But that's all I'm going to say on Denver for now. Just a quick stream here. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so. Feel free to like the video, comment on the video, tell me where I'm wrong about the Nuggets or right. Any targets that you might think for the Nuggets that you would like to see. So other than that, we're going to go ahead and end the stream and get another one started here. But thanks for watching and have a good day.